Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel on do-it-yourself home project, where my goal here is to save you all time and money out there. So in this video, we're going to be converting a walk-in closet to a home office. With more and more people maybe working from home, you're looking for out-of-the-box solutions or ideas. So this is the final product. We've obviously had a messy closet there, and we are going to be converting it into something like this. So I'll walk you through kind of how I did that and hopefully give you some good ideas to inspire your home office setup. So here is the pre-shot of our walk-in closet. Horrendous, terribly messy, and almost chaotic. However, you can see it's got some natural light and a potential space here for a desk. So what I'm going to be first doing is looking for power, an outlet, right? It's a non-starter if you don't have power coming into your closet, and a lot of closets don't have outlets, and this was the case with ours. So what I did was I found an adjacent out. There's a bedroom on the other side of this wall, and I just switched out the outlet, kind of popped it around, and I made a separate video on how to do that if you're interested, so be sure to check that out. Really simple job. If you're not comfortable with that, obviously hire an electrician. Could be potentially dangerous, but that was the first step. The first problem that I had to solve was getting power. With power, I could now set up my desk. Now I found an old vanity, kind of took it apart, found an old piece of wood, and then spray painted everything white and distressed it, and basically attached that piece of wood with those 4 screws right there, and that allowed for basically customization of the length of the desk. So that was a really cool setup. Then I have my laptop, and I bought a microphone so that I could have superior sound quality. Of course, a bulletin board here for the wall. Just some decorative ideas for you, and some Bluetooth headphones for phone calls and whatnot. All right, got some bins there to the right. So this is kind of the final product. Just one idea if you're working with a laptop here. Now if you want something, if you want a little more space saver, thinking like plug your laptop into a monitor, there's this little stand here, and I'll put links for all these things down below if you want to check those out. And then this little piece, if you have a Mac, is required to convert your blue VGA cable that goes into your monitor to your MacBook. There's no VGA input on the MacBook, so you'll need one of these. And that basically allows you a bigger screen and whatnot. So this is one idea for you. If you do this, you might need a separate webcam that you can mount to the top of your monitor if your monitor does not have a built-in webcam. Now, consider upgrading or purchasing a home office chair that's high quality. You can see it's got lumbar support, looks very professional, very office-like, but has that really ergonomic, comfortable feel to it. Obviously adjusts in height and whatnot. So this is more of the desktop setup if you're interested in something like that. And you can get a USB keyboard and mouse, so you can only have one set of those. Now this is a docking station. If you have a home and a work computer, this is a docking station that might work, for example, for a work computer, and it just sits on like that, and it kind of sits away. So it really frees up a lot of space. And the personal computer, the Mac there to the left, you can see. Now both units share a single monitor, and I'll put a separate video out on how you can actually do that, but the solution is pretty simple. You can see here we've got 2 computers that need to go into one monitor. So instead of unplugging everything each time, plugging it into the back of the monitor, which takes several seconds, is a huge inconvenience. You got to move the monitor out. You can instead buy something like this. This is a little 3-way VGA adapter piece, and basically it allows you to toggle with the press of a button between the 2 computers. So that's a huge advantage, and I highly recommend something like that. There's a better shot of the AB button. Now if you're looking for a dot cam, this is kind of how I approached a dot cam setup. I've got 2 pieces of metal, and I super glued them to the drywall there on these little pieces of wood, and then used tie downs or these little twisty ties to secure them on the right. So just an idea for you with an iPad as a dot cam. Now this is a picture cable system. Again, I'll put links down below if you're interested, but I wanted to have a backdrop, not for example, if I'm on a Zoom call or something, I don't want everybody looking at my clothes behind me. So this was a really simple solution, and I installed some basically a nice curtain behind to serve as a backdrop to hide all those clothes. So this is it. Just some ideas for you. Really simple job and gives us a lot of practical space. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks.